he's in the chair praying for him. Jesus, please let him be okay. Yeah, I do.
I am on a humanities course that I'm taking right now, and it's my last course before I graduate in May, and so I need your help on a little project.
Okay, no problem. What it have to be on?
You forget what Mommy say.
What?
Mommy say if I get any tattoo, I better put it in the crack of my eye where she can't see it.
I can let you know when I finish, okay?
Yeah.
Alright then. Everyone's life is a story, and no one can tell you a story like you. Tattoos definitely give you an edge. When you look at a person that has tattoos, you kind of stop, you might stare, and then you wonder, well, what inspired them to get that piece of art, or why did they decide to put it on that part of their body? So it's like your tattoos tell you a story without you even have to say anything verbally. This right here was the first one in this set. This is like 3 sets of tattoos. All symbolic and iconic characteristics of the city of New York, with Brooklyn in particular. You got the Statue of Liberty, and then you got the Empire State in New York type writing. And Crown Heights is the neighborhood in Brooklyn that I used to go to a lot of summers in the summer. That I used to go to a lot in the summer. And I just have nothing but good memories when I go to Brooklyn. New York is a city that inspires. There's no getting around that. Lone Wolf, Howling at the Moon, and I got it at a time where I wasn't depressed, but I wasn't feeling myself. I felt kind of alone. I didn't know how to express how I felt. I didn't feel like talking too much, so I decided, well, this would tell the story for me. It's symbolic of someone that feels like, you know, you have a heavy burden to bear, and it's just you against the world, and you have to find a way to make it through. So that's why I got that tattoo. So I looking at it like, when I look in the mirror, I gotta see it and I gotta know, but you gotta be a confident person all the time, you gotta go get it, you know. I never even knew this word before I went to a track meet in Orlando, and I always travel with a Yankee cap in my bag, so I have my Yankee cap on, and we go into the front desk, and the lady at the front desk said, "Hey, you from New York?" And I was like, "How you know that?" "I'm not from New York." Let me just set the record straight. I just have ties to New York. I'm not from New York. I said, "Why would you say that? What made you say that?" And she said to me, "You know, you came in here with your swag and your Brooklyn bravado, like you run the place, like you own the place. You look like you're from New York. You know, you got that swag." I was like, okay. So I was exuding it, and I didn't know that I had it. It's just something about the place that, you know, it makes you feel confident. And the word bravado really means confidence and meant to impress. I'm not trying to show off and impress anyone, but when I enter a room, or when I go out and I represent my family or whoever, I wanna make sure that I portray a young man that's confident, that knows what he's talking about, and could steal the show at any point. That's a Bond of Stars. I decided to get a tattoo here because I have big shoulders, and I wanted to take advantage of this circular, this right here. I want to take advantage of all of this, so it looks like it's going over the shoulder. And so this Band of Stars is really symbolic of my dual heritage, stars and stripes. So yeah, these tattoos were really inspired by my love of hip hop, especially this one right here, Brooklyn. Inspired by my love of hip hop. I listen to old school Biggie and Nas and Jay-Z and all those iconic rappers, Rakim, all those. I listen to them on a daily basis, religiously, like I'm back in the 90s. Like, people tell me I'm really nostalgic or I'm an old soul. It's true. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's real music. That's real thought out music that made sense, and it inspires me to keep going every day. Be deliberate with what you put on your body, because it's a representation of you, and you may not care, but for me, I would like to make it mean something. Like, this all speaks to who I am as a person, what I'm about, what I believe in, what I think about, how I feel. It's all represented right here. So I wouldn't want to just put anything there. It has to mean something. That's just me. So that would be my advice to anyone. No regrets. No regrets. Make sure what you put there is what you want to put there. So she's eating this KFC. Hold on. So she made me wait until she was done eating her food, and then she said to me, "Sweetie, I love your tattoos. Where you getting them from?" And she just wanted to know more and more about the tattoos.